Welcome back to Severed Sons,
Round of
everyone.
applause. Thank you.
We are a Frostmaiden actual play D&D podcast, and we are excited to bring you tales of the Frozen North and the everlasting Rime. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have...
Me! You have me. My name is Paul Gary, and I'm playing Donar, the Dragonborn Chef Monk.
Ooh, Chef Monk.
Ooh, I like that.
New class. Yo, what's up? It's Ross. I'm playing Fang, the Twilight Shifter Cleric. Shifter Twilight Cleric. I did that in the wrong order.
The shifty cleric.
Shifty guy.
Who is a Twilight?
Hey guys, it's Blake playing Kai Raiju, the human shinobi monk.
What's up? I'm Josh, and I'm playing Slush, the Turtle Fighter.
Hey, I'm Zach, playing Trax, the kobold artificer, who's very tired.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody tired.
So we'll get to that here in a second. There's some levels of exhaustion everybody has going on right now. But do we have any announcements that we need to make before?
Ross had his first DM experience. He did it.
I did.
Successful.
Yeah.
And I suppose
He was amazing.
by this point it'll be already released via the link tree, but anybody who's thinking about it, do it. Just see if you like it, because you can only go up from your first time. I'm excited to do it again.
Yeah, man.
It gives you a new appreciation
It sure does.
of everything. So if everyone is ready,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
let's begin tonight's episode of Severed Sons, episode 13, Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Cue Donar joke.
Yeah.
Last time, you confronted Kadroth and Speaker Krennic, knowing that something strange was going on. You got both men to sit down so you could speak with them. Speaker Krennic was surly, but seemed unwilling to ask for help. Kadroth told you that he was the leader of a group called the Knights of the Black Sword. The tiefling said that each member had been lost in the icy cold of the north, on death's door, when they heard a voice in their head telling them to go to a specific location, where they found a black glassy stone shaped like a sword. Upon grasping the rock and swearing fealty to a patron named Levistus, each knight would be saved from certain doom. Kadroth told you that your arrival had been foretold by a soothsayer named Hethel. The ancient prophet told the party that Levistus had shown her this moment, and that she needed to tell the party that Zardarok Sunblight, a Duergar warlord, would conquer Icewind Dale unless you stopped him. After imparting her vision to you, Hethel breathed her last breath. Kadroth ensured that the party would be safe, and that Levistus himself had commanded him to protect you. You rested, and in the morning you continued your journey to Kelvin's Cairn via Caer Konig. Arriving in the frontier town, you found the town speaker, a silver dragonborn named Trovius, who was day drunk. Trovius told you that he was investigating a rash of thefts in the town, and that his friend, Corey, one of the owners of the Northern Light Inn, was convinced that it was a dwarf who was the thief, but no one had witnessed any crimes. Trovius escorted you to Frozen Far Expeditions, where the owner, Atenas Swift, showed you the logbook that Garrett had signed before leaving for the mountain. Arriving at Kelvin's Cairn, you found Garrett's base camp and began ascending the mountain. Fang, you were nearly swept away by an avalanche, but your strength kept you from falling down the mountain. You continued to climb, where you found Garrett, his leg in a makeshift splint. He told you that when his group was attacked by a huge, monstrous beast, his charges fled up the mountain, while he led the enemy away. You climbed up a near vertical cliff after the adventurers, tiring yourself out. You found the mouth of a cave, and you heard a small, tiny voice shouting for help. And that's where we're going to start.
It's not like a regular tiny voice, right?
Yeah, tiny voice.
Just one voice?
All you hear is, help, help, help.
Either someone's
so-
far away
Sobbing
or
girl.
someone's small.
Sounds like a Jinjo from fucking Banjo Kazooie. Remember that?
Oh my god. Blast from the past.
Jinjo!
Yeah, that's flashback.
Everyone, because you were failing your climbing checks
Miserably.
as a group.
I'm
Miserably.
sure there's a nicer word.
Everyone
than
except
fail.
for Donar has 2 exhaustion levels, which means you have a disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved. Donar, you only have 1, so you only have disadvantage on ability checks.
Word.
So you see the cave entrance up ahead. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm so tired. But like, am I like less tired than the rest of you?
I feel like I'm double tired than you are. I am not doing well right now.
Well, first
Fang
off,
is supine on the snow, just listening.
Oh, let's
Donar's
just get
gonna-
this over with. Come on.
help
Right,
Fang
must
up and
Go.
swing
You guys
tracks.
go without me. I'm
No,
I'm gonna
tracks.
just
Body
stay.
system. We're not leaving you alone again. And I'm gonna put tracks on my back. Backs.
Okay, that's good.
Are you all quite sure that we cannot rest?
Well,
Yeah.
cry for help.
Sounds dire.
Yeah, I agree with Slush.
Can we communicate with it? Do you think?
Donar's gonna yell,
It sounds like it's echoey and it has a lot of reverb on it, so it's probably coming from deep within the cave.
"Yo, are you deep within the cave?"
God.
I think there's a lot of reverb. I would assume they are.
No, it's too echoey. Maybe they can't hear me.
All right.
Donar!
I'll try and sneak in there and see what's going on.
Mhm.
Mud is staying pretty close to Kai.
Who's Mud?
He'll give him like 10 feet. Or, oh, God. Yeah, right? Slush is staying close to Kai. He'll give him like 10 feet of space just in case there's ever like a shh, you know? But
Kai, the edge of the
shush.
map goes that direction. It goes further up the map.
Okay.
that way.
shush.
Yeah.
Fang is moving slow. He's in the back.
It's So is it the other way? This way?
Fang's at the cave mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where the cave mouth is.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
If only someone could grant us dark vision.
Fang
people
from the
that-
back, you just hear like a weak, like, Kai! And
Yes.
he gives a weak
Yes.
motion to come here. And as you do, let me make sure I haven't done this already, because he very weakly just kind of like gives you a little like across the face, just a tiny little like cupped slap, and grants you 300 feet of dark vision.
I'm sure that felt good, didn't it?
Oh, it's great.
Anyone else?
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry.
Fang, can you slap Donar, please?
Slap me in the nose, dude. I'll take it.
Fang, like eyes half open, just like trudges over to Donar and gives him a little across the face.
Right in the snoot.
Okay.
And
Boot that
anyone
snake.
else?
I also cannot see a thing.
And Fang will go over and give a pat on the shell of Slush and grant him 300 feet. But as Fang does that, he's so tired that he's like, "Can I tell you all a secret?
Oh, yeah, dude. I love them.
I love secrets.
I don't think that I actually need to touch you to give you that dark vision."
That's pretty funny. I'll give you that.
Yeah, this is
That's
good,
funny.
man.
It's just like a weak smile from him as he's slouching, and kind of a soft chuckle as they head into the cave.
So you head into the opening of the cave, and everybody can see now. The cave has a 20 feet high concave roof. Most of the floor has fallen away in front of you. Kai, when you got up to the edge a second ago, it looked like it was about 80 foot deep.
Woo!
It's pretty far down. And looking over to your left, you see where the floor has fallen away, but there's a sheet of ice that's just forming an archway over to the passageway to your left.
Well,
But
that looks
the-
load bearing.
Yep. And to your right is more of a sturdy, rocky bridge going over the chasm. A sheet of ice to your left looks about 1 foot thick.
Oh, God. Yeah, some
What
of you
would you
hefty
do?
boys aren't going that way.
Yeah, not me.
Let's go this way first, since it's a little more stable.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Though I guess I don't know. Wherever
you're
you're
with-
going, I'm
Yeah.
going with you.
I got. You don't even have to talk, man. I got you.
Continue to move into the right passageway. So, right where you are, everybody stop. Floor of this 10-foot high tunnel is strewn with bloody bones that look to be about several days old. There's bits of flesh, frozen flesh, still clinging to the bones. You look to your right, and there are holes that have been clawed out of the wall that are about a foot or two in diameter. you see this large humanoid skull with bits of skin and long hair, black hair still stuck to it. And like one of the eyes is still in its socket. And it has this horrified look on it. You also see a dwarf skull that looks a lot older, several weeks older, actually. That's been shoved into one of these little niches in the wall.
Well, by process of elimination, I would say that there is only one survivor left.
Yeah, probably.
Let's
It's
find out.
spooky, dude.
Oh, just to remind you, you were told who was the adventuring party that he
Yeah.
was escorting by Garrett. That is a Mokingo growling bear, Akhenathi, a male Goliath warrior, Perilu Fishfinger, a female Lightfoot halfling, and Asterix, a female tiefling.
Word.
No mention of a dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an extra one.
All right. Moving
Shit
on.
off tracks. Let's do this.
Are there footprints in this area at all?
How? Make a survival check. Kai, don't move.
Okay.
At disadvantage. Those same numbers. 11.
11. It looks well traveled, and you see it looks like large footprints, but it's not made by boot. It's made by some sort of creature, but you can't be more specific than that.
I'll say that out loud. I'll say, whatever ripped these bodies apart, I believe is still in here.
Then we're gonna go in stealth mode
Okay, roll your stealth.
at disadvantage. Goody.
Ow! You hear the voice is louder now.
Fuck, we gotta hurry this up, dudes.
With disadvantage. 17.
17.
Nice.
Okay, you go into stealth mode. Up ahead, you can see what goes to your left. The corridor starts heading downhill, and there's these natural steps that have been formed into the rock onto a passageway. And you see in the corner a young-looking, white-furred humanoid. It's about 3 feet tall. It has a strange-looking, bluish-skinned ears and small little tiny horns. In front of him, cowering against the wall, is this halfling, and she's like, no, not again. And the creature jumps on top of the halfling, picks the halfling up and throws her, and the halfling rolls over the ground, and you hear the creature.
Kai, what's happening?
God, what do you see, dude?
Are there shenanigans?
Yeah, I think we found one of our survivors, but there's some little creature throwing
Oh.
it.
That's not funny.
It's not a ghost, right?
It sounds like it's under a little bit of duress. So what do you say we just take this thing out real quick?
Yeah, I'm in.
And I pull out my dagger.
Donna's gonna draw his great club. Yeah.
Okay. Short little claws.
Oh, well, it's a little adorable.
I mean, it's cute, but it looks like it could grow up to be something really bad.
Yeah, that thing has a...
We should not underestimate it. As he looks at the bones around him.
I'm wondering if maybe there is a larger version of said creature.
Yeah,
Somewhere
this thing's
nearby?
got a madre somewhere.
Almost certainly.
What is that? Is that infernal?
Yeah, it's infernal. I know one word, and it's madre.
Well, let's make this quick then, yeah?
Yeah, Donna's gonna high step over these bones and get right
Nope.
behind
Okay,
Kai.
here we go. We're going.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll step into
see
the
the
lead.
I'm gonna sneak until I'm about 20 feet away from it.
Okay, roll your stealth again.
Okay. Stealth
While-
at disadvantage.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna tell Alandi
Uh-oh.
to kind of fly around this crevasse here and alert us if anything is coming. I'm gonna fly kind of so that way she's kind of out of range of anything that comes in
Got
there.
it. Okay.
Just kind of circling. If there's a ledge that she can perch up top, but basically I'm having her be our alarm.
That was a good old natty 1 for a 9 on stealth.
9. Okay. So move to where you're moving to.
All right, that's gonna
The
be
small creature, furry creature, doesn't seem to notice you as you're walking up to it.
All right, then that's where I'm gonna stay to start the ambush.
Right there.
Yep.
You notice actually Donar notices this, as you're walking down the stairs, like it's getting ready to pounce. Donar, you see a few pieces of ice kind of crack and kind of slide down the rocky stairs, making a little bit of noise. The young creature's playtime doesn't seem to be interrupted by the noise. It's maybe covering it up as well, but you notice that, Donar.
He's gonna whisper to the group. Yo, I think we're in the clear. This little kid seems pretty distracted. But be careful, dudes.
All right.
I raise my hand and I say, should I try to put it to sleep?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, if I
Give it a
can't-
shot.
If you can do it quietly,
then-
yeah, dude.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and cast sleep on the creature.
Okay. Roll your dice. What is that, 5d8 worth of hit
It
points
is,
that you're
yes.
affecting?
Okay, that's a roll.
Let's go, baby.
16, 23, 27, 33.
Nice. That's not bad.
Okay. You see the little creature is kind of like starts to walk up, like cackling, and like starts to poke the halfling, and suddenly you see it kind of look up and tilt its head and go, like one of those kitten videos where the cat just like so tired, it's just like boom, face down.
As soon as Fang had his hand up, like casting the spell, and as soon as it hits the ground, he just gives a quiet little snap. Because he's super tired, so he doesn't say anything.
Nice, dude.
What do you do?
Well, that made that easier. So I'm just gonna start slowly moving into the room towards our, I'm guessing, hostage at this point.
Same. Donar's behind him.
Okay, Kai, as you move into the room, you suddenly hear a roar. Roar! Coming from the left, and you look up and you see this large monstrosity, grown-up version, and it looks female. It's huge, and let me actually put her into the token layer,
Oh shit.
Oh,
wow.
good.
and it jumps down. Go ahead and roll initiative, but it's going to get a surprise round. So
There's Madre.
Oh boy. I'm going down,
I-
guys.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Do we do initiative at disadvantage?
it is a ability check. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Josh.
Man, I love homework.
Would you ask for homework?
Are
too
you
on
gonna
a
collect the quiz? I wrote 4 essays. Are you gonna take them?
Okay, Slush. What do you got?
14.
14.
Sorry, Josh. That's not you.
Kai.
A 10.
Trax.
18. I rolled 14 both times.
let's go.
What was it?
I think that's interesting. I think that's cool.
You said
that happens.
18?
18, yeah.
Fang.
6.
Shush. Donar.
5.
5.
Curious, are like saving throws and like
No, saving
spells and all
throws are a
those?
third level of exhaustion. It says very specific. Attacks
Sweet.
and saving throws is a third level.
Oh, thank God. Okay, great.
The creature that you kind of recognize from stories that you've heard told by mothers trying to scare their kids is a yeti.
Yay.
And it jumps down.
Good.
It's
Holy hell.
right in front of Kai. Kai, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
yay.
Okay. What was that, Blake?
What?
What did you roll for the listeners at home?
Oh, it was an 18.
You saved it well.
Yeah, make sure you're announcing your
Oh
numbers.
yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Throw
I
that
rolled
save.
and it was an 18 for a total of 20.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes!
I'm making
Yeah!
sure you don't.
Great job with that roll, Blake.
Its eyes kind of glow bright blue, and you suddenly feel really cold. It raises its claws, giant claws, into the air, and right into Kai. That is a 17.
That hits.
And
Actually, go ahead and say the second
18 for the second.
one. For the second one,
Mm-hmm.
after getting hit with the first one, reel off a couple of hand signs and cast shield as a reaction.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Nice.
That ups your AC, right?
Yep, by 5.
Okay.
Fine.
Like 5.
So the first one hits, the second one misses.
Misses. Okay. That is 10 points of slashing damage
Okay.
plus 5 points of cold damage, halved for you.
Yep. So 2.
And top of the round, Trax Barbfoot.
So he's kind of half asleep on Donar's back. So I guess I'm more right there. And when the Yeti jumps down, he goes, "Ow, holy shit!" And he just fires off his pistol at it for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Everybody make perception rolls. Roll your damage.
Make them at disadvantage if you have to.
Oh man, the first one was good.
That is going to be 11 points of damage.
11 points.
15
Okay.
on perception.
17 for me.
11.
Okay.
11.
When Trax is, what kind of weapon was this? The gun or was
It's just the
this like-
pistol. Just
the pistol. So it makes a big loud of explosion, and you see little like icicles kind of fall down from the ceiling above.
We all see that?
Everybody who rolled above a 10.
I say, Kai, now would not be a good time to do your thunder thing.
Great! As this
Trax,
thing's
any-
like on top of me.
Yeah, its breath is just fetid and just right in your face, breathing hot like steam coming out of its mouth. Slush, unless Trax is going to do something else.
I'm going to half asleep yell to the halfling and say, "Get over here!" Now! And that'll be it.
Make a persuasion. She looks terrified.
It's a disadvantage, right? All of them.
Yes.
Well, I'll just take that. It's a natural 1.
Okay.
Good.
Not going lower than
Okay.
that.
She's looking at the young Yeti, the baby Yeti, and the Yeti's kind of like stirring a little bit because of the loud explosion and the noise of the fight. Okay. Slush, your turn.
All right. So last time Slush was in a fight, he charged those giant cats, but then he had to climb a mountain. So now he's
remember that.
going to very slowly trudge towards the Yeti, putting his staff away as he does it. Donar's kind of in his path, but he pays no mind to Donar and kind of gives him a little bit of a nudge.
Oh, hey man, what's up?
But while he's walking up to the Yeti, he gets his 2 hand axes out, and he's going to attack with 2 hand axes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 20 for the first
Let's go,
one.
baby.
Nice.
Do you want me to do... I'm going to attack twice. Do you want me to do that first?
Go
Or-
ahead and do that. Roll the damage and then attack again. It has more hit points than I think. You're not going to kill it.
Great. That's 14 damage total on that one.
Okay.
So that kind of sucks.
Mhm.
And then for the second swipe... that's just an 11 to hit.
Okay. 11 actually misses. Yeah. Its hide is just tough.
Gotcha.
Bounces off. Okay.
Okay.
Anything
And I
else,
believe-
Slush?
That's it for Slush.
Okay. The Mama Yeti. Slush, make a Constitution saving throw.
That's not a disadvantage, correct?
It is, yeah, saves are level 3.
17.
17, you're fine. Okay. It claws at you with a 22 and a 23 to hit.
Yep, that's a double.
9 slashing plus 5 cold damage for the first claw. And the second claw does 5 slashing and 4 cold damage.
Cool. Great.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, cool. The Yeti tyke, who goes on the same initiative, is going to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if it wakes up. And rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Snoring softly, and you see the halfling. She's like, oh my gosh. Yondala, save me. Yondala. Kai.
Alright. I'm going to, still on my back, take my dagger and dig it into the calf of the Yeti.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use that to pull me through its legs. So I'm going to make an attack with the dagger. And it gets sneak attack since Slush is there. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Thank God. And that's going to do... God, 15 points of piercing
Nice.
damage.
Okay, and it squeals so loudly. And you just like hear the walls shake and more ice crystals start falling down.
And then I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my bonus action, martial arts, to kick it in the spot that I just stabbed it in.
Okay,
While it's
Nice.
down.
Yep. And that's
Nice.
a 21 to hit.
that'll hit.
It's gonna do... Oh, great. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'll use what's left of my movement to back up the other half of my movement, which is, I guess, 10 feet. So it'll put me on, I guess, the other side of it.
You can't move through its squares,
Oh, okay.
but you could go around it. and
I'll go
not
around
trigger
it.
The,
That
not
works.
trigger the attack. But remember, your speed is halved,
Yeah.
so you can only really move 5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fang.
Fang's in the back of the group here. Oh, I checked sleep, and the baby just stays asleep either until someone like shakes it, attacks it, or the minute
Minute
runs out.
passes. Okay, so no, loud noises won't do it.
No, apparently. As the fight starts to spread out a little bit, Fang kind of maneuvers around the wall to kind of get central of the group. And Fang does this thing that no one's ever seen before, and he kind of like closes his eyes. He like puts his hands like kind of cross, his fingers kind of interlace above his head, and he mumbles a little prayer, brings his hands down, and like swipes them out, almost like safe. And as he swipes them out, stars, kind of like genuine like twilight stars, kind of like shoot from his fingertips, and this is his channeled divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. So the sphere moves with me. It's a 30-foot radius. It lasts for a minute. Everybody gets 9 temporary hit points.
Yo.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
And I mean, none of you are charmed or frightened, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 30-foot radius, is that you said?
Yes. Whenever a creature, any of us, ends its turn in the 30-foot radius, which moves with me, I can grant you more temporary hit points,
Damn.
I think.
That's crazy.
Nice. I believe it's the halfling. No, it's Donar's turn.
Donar's gonna move through. I guess just straight to this space. I guess
Okay, here we go.
Trax is still on my back. I'll protect you, dude. Kind of standing tall to block Trax as best he can, and unleash his breath weapon first to end
Okay.
like right here, so that it doesn't catch anybody but the Yeti. And the Yeti needs to make, I believe, a Constitution save to beat 12.
Hey, it has a pretty good constitution.
Yeah,
That is a
probably.
17.
All right,
I'm rolling
so
well
that's-
tonight, sorry.
It's going to take half of 8, so it's going to take 4 points of poison damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to spend 1 key point to summon the newly classic Arms of the Astral Self. It's like Hunter's Mark.
Damn.
It's a classic.
It's my new favorite thing.
Yeah, dude, I'm proud of me. It needs to make a dex save to beat 11.
I rolled 11 plus 1, 12.
Nice. Okay, so I don't think it takes half. Okay, so it doesn't take anything.
Anything else, Donar?
That's my turn.
Okay. The halfling, she's like, and she kind of cowers back into. She looks exhausted, like even more tired than all of you, and you see like scratch marks on her arms, and her clothing is torn.
It's gonna be okay.
Trax, top of the round.
So Trax is going to notice the explosive, concussive sounds are making the cave seem to collapse. So I'm gonna say, well, I guess I'll try a different kind of ammunition, and I'm gonna switch the setting of my pistol to fire a firebolt at the
Okay.
Yeti. Yeah, it's gonna be that's a 10.
Misses. The fire goes over the Yeti's head and melts some of the ice on the ceiling.
Well, it did something. Take that.
Anything else, Trax?
Get your halfling butt over here.
Slush.
I'm going to start my turn using my bonus action to do Second Wind.
Okay.
Get 9 health back.
Excellent.
Nice, nice.
Cool. And then I'm going to go for the 2 hand axe attacks again.
Okay.
First one is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That's 9 damage.
Okay.
And second is, goddamn, a 9 to hit. 10.
10 misses.
Well, damn. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Fresh targets. Okay.
Uh.
The creature, panicked, is like looking around, trying to find, just completely starting to surround her. And she looks back at her baby, and she's like screaming at it, but the baby's not waking up. It looks at Donar. Donar, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's going to be a 12.
Okay. You feel a chill in your bones, and you take 10 points of cold damage and are paralyzed.
Oh, no.
The Yeti wails on you with its claws, and because it's within 5 feet, each hit is a critical hit.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Yo! Thanks for the temporary points. Jeez.
Okay.
Jeez. Does that refresh? I think it's like.
At the end of his turn.
Okay. Thank God.
Okay, that is a 21 on the first hit,
Yep.
and that does
A lot.
10 points of slashing plus 3 points of cold damage.
Okay.
You
I
good?
don't think
dog? You good?
I'm getting not
Does
good.
the cold damage? I'm trying to remember. Does the cold damage get doubled too?
Anything rolled.
Yeah,
Probably,
anything
yeah.
rolled. So I'd add another 5, so 8 points of cold damage.
Oh,
And then the second attack. Are you still up?
I'm still up. I'm not happy
Okay.
about it.
Is a 15.
That hits.
Okay.
Dicks.
And that is 11 points of slashing damage,
Yeah, I'm going to go down. I'm not down yet.
4 points of cold damage.
Yep, there he goes.
There it is.
He's down, baby.
And it roars. Okay. The baby Yeti is still up. Okay, Kai.
seeing that just gets pissed off. Not my Donar! And I'm going to take that dagger and stab it right in the chest.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's a 13 to hit.
The 13 hits.
All right, that's gonna do 15 points of piercing.
Kai, the final blow is yours. Do
Thank
what you
God.
will.
Just
Praise Helm.
right between and drag up towards the throat. Just split that chest cavity wide open.
8th grade biology.
Yeah.
Okay, the Yeti roars, but suddenly its cry is cut short as Kai's dagger buries up to the hilt, and you just yank it up, and you kick off of its falling body and land back to where you started. Halfling's like, ah! She's like terrified, and it's like trying to like catch her breath. What do?
You're good.
We're out of combat.
Fang will slowly trudge over toward the baby,
Okay.
kneel down next to it, and just kind of address the group and say, I believe we have orphaned it.
Well,
Trax, what are you doing? Slush, what are you doing?
So, I got knocked down with Donar. I was on Donar.
Okay.
Just like
So I imagine I'm kind of buried underneath him.
Slush, what are you doing?
Slush has switched to his staff and is just kind of leaning against it for a while, catching his breath.
Donar, make a death save.
yeah, I'll make it in the.
Before, can nah, I guess I'll wait.
retcon.
I'm gonna make a death save.
Should I do this before he? I don't want him to roll a 1. I'm so scared.
Well, he still has one more
it's
than.
I rolled a
Oh, that's
16.
a 2. Okay.
You rolled a what?
A 16.
16. That's one success.
All right. Fang, as he's looking over the newly orphaned Yeti baby, he's kind of heartbroken for the baby, even though it was terrorizing the halfling. But he kind of just like in his own tongue, just casts healing word as a bonus action for 3 plus 6. Okay, 6 points for Donar.
Oh.
Okay.
6 total or 3 plus 6?
6 total. I'm an asshole.
You're good. No, you're not.
Got your hopes up.
It's okay, man.
Kai and Fang, you walk over, and as you're walking over to the Yeti kid, you cast the healing word, and Donar comes back, and he's not dying anymore.
Can you please get off of me?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I was busy trying not to frickin' perish.
It's alright.
So Donar, since I guess his feet are where closer to the Yeti, so he's gonna just not gracefully. He's never tried to somersault backwards, but that's what's gonna happen. Somersault backwards off of tracks into.
More on me. That was more on me.
Oh, so now he's face down in the snow, and he's not gonna move. He's just gonna groan.
As you lay on the ground, Fang hits you with another. He hits you with another 6 temporary hit points, Donar.
Thank you. Wait, are these temporary or?
Those are temporary, yeah. That's part
Gotcha.
of the Twilight Sanctuary.
They don't add together.
Oh.
You just
No, they stack. Now that your other ones are gone, they don't stack, I should say. So then, and like the implication is like at the end of everybody's turn, I could feasibly grant every single one of you those a reroll hit points, and then you can either choose to keep what you have or take the new reroll.
Gotcha. Okay, so
like-
just to confirm, do I have 6 current and then also 6 temporary?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get through my head. All right, we're good. Thank you.
Fang looks over at Kai and says, "What do you suggest we do with it?"
I mean, the little thing's gotta eat, right? We left it a meal.
no.
No,
You
not
just-
you, dear God. I'm talking about Mom over there.
We should end its life while it sleeps.
One more. There's one more.
Oh, there's another one?
Daddy.
You
the
are
daddy.
a dog.
The daddy.
Oh God, where's he at?
Fuck.
My name is Paraloo. I saw the daddy tear my friend, the Goliath, just limb from limb. It was the most horrible thing. Yandala, please bless me. Take this image away from me.
You had a tiefling with your party too, yeah, right?
Asterix, yes, she got scared. We were ambushed outside the cave. Garrett drew the Yeti away, and Asterix was so scared that she kept running up the mountain.
Oh, that was a terrible idea.
We should leave.
Can we please get out of this cave area? I don't care what we do with the baby Yeti. Let's just get out.
Our work's not done here yet. There's another one lurking around somewhere.
But, I mean, this immediate area.
I mean, we could, or we could use this as an ambush.
I'd rather not meet it at all.
I mean,
Yes, I'm quite exhausted.
come on, guys.
I can't
I
do
mean,
it,
more
man.
power to you if you want to fight another Yeti.
That
but
was pretty easy.
one of
right?
us almost made it. Donut almost died.
Yeah, dude, Donar died. I tried to do an alliteration thing. It didn't work.
There is no reason.
Donut didn't die.
Donar
No.
didn't die. You're right.
All right, then. Let's get rid of the little one and we'll get out of here, I guess.
Fang looks at Paraloo. He says, "Do you know the way out?"
Yes. It's just up those steps.
Garrett is injured at the base camp. Do you think that you can make it back to him and take care of him?
I don't know. We used ropes and everything to get up here, and Garrett was able to use the ropes to help carry us up. I don't know if I can get down by
Yeah,
myself.
you're coming with us. All right.
All right. Fang stands up. He says, "How's everybody feeling?"
Not freaking good. Face down on the ice.
About the same.
I'm tired, but I can go.
Fang will take stock of the room. I'm looking for the right page.
Is that a metaphor?
Aren't we all?
Fang is going to cast Prayer of Healing on everyone but himself, including Paraloo,
Okay.
up to 6 creatures. And that's going to be... Damn, 1 max damage, 1 max die and 1 minimum die. So
Perfectly
9,
balanced.
12 points of health,
Back to full.
and that's it.
Paraloo looks much better, but she has this kind of look in her eye like she's scared something's going to jump out at her any moment. She's basically just been a prisoner up here of the Yetis for like the longest time. And you actually see a little, like, there's like one of her cloaks is on the floor, and the Yeti they've been bringing her raw food to eat.
Oh.
Would you say that she is frightened?
I would say she is incredibly frightened. Yes.
She's
Hey, get over
She's
here.
in my aura, and I'm going to go ahead and end the frightened on her as part
Okay.
of that. Feeling better?
Yes. She's still scared. It's more psychological than it is.
Sure. No, I
magic. But you calmed her down. Yes.
Fantastic. I said,
Donar's not still paralyzed, right?
No.
'Cause I died?
Once you
Gotcha.
I say, where did you last see the father Yeti?
they come in, they sleep together. They would sleep right there in the middle of the floor, and the Yeti tyke would sleep on top of me.
So he will be back quite soon.
Then they can sleep here forever.
If we know he's coming back, should we?
I will take no part in the slaughter of a child. And Fang stands up and walks away from the sleeping Yeti.
I agree with Fang. I don't want to leave this thing.
How long was the sleep spell last?
Might be a fucking minute. I don't know. Hold on.
I think you said a minute earlier.
I think
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. It's up. It's up.
Yeah, it's a minute.
The Yeti goes, and she looks at her mom and just starts, and just rushes you out and goes up to the mom and is like pushing, like on her face.
Oh, this sucks.
That was definitely not
No,
us.
come on, we gotta. If we're
That
gonna
was
do it, we
someone else.
gotta do it now.
Slush will do it.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, Slush. I thought you were cool.
Slush will just walk up to it, give a kind of a long breath. He silently put on the blade to his staff, and he's gonna go for a quick humane kill. He's not happy. You can tell in his face he's not happy, but he knows he has to do it.
Roll at
Don't
advantage.
buddy. Look at me. Look at me.
Roll an attack at advantage.
Fuck,
15,
That hits.
11 damage.
And how do you want to do this?
Oh,
Thank
man.
God.
Just kind of right through the neck as quickly as he like. It's hardly perceptible how fast he stabs it in and takes it out. You know, it's rough. But
that's enough. I think that's
clean.
good.
Fade to black.
The baby.
I didn't want to hit it a second time.
The baby, the chaotic evil alignment baby,
Okay. But still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was a dick.
falls.
What a douchebag.
Falls. It
Gone.
was torturing the Perilu.
You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was taking part in the carnage.
It
We're
falls.
fine.
It falls forward and falls like just against its mother's body. And it's
Hey, Donut, the Yeti
Hmm.
had to go live with Grandma and Grandpa up on the farm.
Oh, you think they got like fences and like horses and
They
like?
don't even have fences. Yeti can just go wherever
All right,
Yeti
here's the
wants.
deal,
that's-
guys. If we don't want to see another Yeti, we need to move now.
I'm all for plan never seeing a Yeti ever again.
Yeah,
Yes,
fuck
let
that
us
guy.
move
And I-
quick.
Oh, Donut, that's a change of pace from I want to see a Yeti. I hope we run into a Yeti.
Did I say that?
You definitely said
Oh
that. yes.
fuck! I'm so tired. I don't remember shit.
Kai, which direction do you suggest?
If only there was some kind of recording I could have
Gonna-
heard you say
Are you
that.
talking about podcasts, dude?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I love podcasts.
Back the way we came would probably be the safest, but I'm.
on the south wall of the lair, there is a 15-foot, basically sheer ice wall, kind of the ice coating the stone cliff, leading up to the passageway that seems to be leading to the south.
That's what I was gonna sneak up and try and see if it connects back at the same entrance.
Make a acrobatics roll to climb.
I wasn't gonna climb down. I just
Oh.
wanted to like kind of peek around the corner and.
Well, it's up 15 feet. You have to kind of climb to look over the edge.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll climb up.
That's a cliff,
then
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. So
It's pretty easy. It's like rocky.
Acrobatics at disadvantage.
Mhm.
Great. That's a 16 and a 15.
Okay, you need a 10. You climb up, you get over the edge, and you kind of look, and you see the passageway going south, and you see a set of rough-hewn natural stairs leading up.
I really wonder what's up there.
Probably more Yetis.
Okay, are we getting out or are we getting out?
Let us go.
Bring the halfling to safety.
Then let's get out of here. Back the way we came.
Tracks, up you go.
Nope, thank you.
Fang will usher Pearloo up, and will take her arm and gently lead her in front of him, and he'll stay behind.
Slosh will stay on the other side of the halfling, so she's kind of protected on both sides by a large creature.
Kai's gonna take up the end of the party just in case something tries to take us from behind.
Are you being stealthy?
Mm.
Yeah.
So you move up the stairs, leaving the carnage behind. Donar's in the lead, is that right?
Yeah, he's booking it.
You get to the ice bridge, you're leaving the bones behind. You're heading back outside of the cave, and you can hear the wind just howling outside. Okay. Donar, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I had to move the map.
Okay. Donar, stop.
God.
Okay. On top of the hill,
what's wrong?
immediately right in front of you, you see this large Yeti male, and it's just pounding its chest. You roll initiative.
Yeah.
God.
I'm going to do that.
Here we go.
It doesn't look much larger than the female.
No,
Well, that's good. At least,
a little bit larger.
Hey, nope, still sucky.
Okay. Slush.
10.
10. Kai.
11.
Trax.
15.
15. Fang.
16.
16. Donar.
7.
7.
Got him up front.
I'm giving the halfling 1, so she'll go last. He's up on top of this hill, like kind of clinging up to the edge of the cliff, and he's looking down at you, just roars angrily. Fang, top of the round, go.
Do I see it yet?
If you cannot see it yet, you cannot see it.
Then no, I guess I can't. So I'm gonna continue to usher Pearloo out my 30 feet, 5, 10, and when I get to 15...
Fang, are you at... your move is only 15.
Yes,
because
you're right. So I've reached half at 15, at which point I can see Daddy Yeti.
Daddy.
Oh, Fang looks at Donar, and how does he look?
Oh, I'm at, like, I could take like 24 little paper cuts.
Small slashing damages.
Yeah.
He looks at him and he says, "You seem to be hit quite easily back there. Would you like an assistance?"
Oh, yeah, freaking yes, always. I don't know what that means.
And Fang casts Shield of Faith on Donar, granting you +2 to your AC
Let's go.
for the next 10 minutes.
Hey.
Is that a concentration spell?
It is concentration.
Okay.
And this Shield of Faith, Fangs, takes the form of a crescent moon that kind of like is constantly circling around, like making an X over your torso, but like ready to block whatever comes at you.
That's cool, man. That's real cool.
So he casts that as a bonus action, and then casts Word of Radiance. Sacred Flame cantrip at the Yeti. It must succeed on a Dexterity saving throw 13.
Dexterity, a 9.
Sweet. I figured its Dexterity couldn't be great, so I'm gonna go ahead and give. It bounced off the table and onto my notebook, which is why you didn't hear a sound. Do you want me to re-roll that?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Because do you trust me that it's max damage?
I do trust you.
Excellent.
Yes.
That is 8 points of radiant damage.
Hey. Anything else, Fang?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay, Trax.
All right, I am going to fire my lightning launcher at him. A 17.
17 hits.
All right, so I'm gonna hit him. Oh, it was a 6, then it rolled back to 3. So 8 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna grab on to Donar and say, "Hold on!" And I'm going to supercharge it, and that's gonna do 9 damage. That'll be it for me.
Kai.
I'm going to sneak on up 20 feet to see what they were doing there. I'll
Okay.
make sure that was 15, 20. Oh, shit. Alright, and seeing that, I'm going to throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. That's gonna do 6 points of piercing damage. And I'll use my bonus action to move another 10 feet just to get over here. And that's where my turn will end.
Okay. Slush.
Slush also has to move, so his speed is now 15. Go the 5 and the 10. And he'll just immediately, without saying anything, just take out the longbow and be ready to take a shot at it. So he's gonna do that.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
22 to hit.
That hits.
It's just 2 damage. Just a
Okay.
little scratch.
Little dink. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Donar.
I guess, yeah, Trax is still on me. But Donar, I guess, feels really, really energized by this Shield of Faith. He's never had a moon on him before. So, with Trax on his back again, Donar's not going to think about that. He's going to move up and smack this Yeti with a great club.
Well, the Yeti is currently 20 feet in the air, hanging off of the side of the hill in front of you.
Ah, okay. So instead, since he's up there, I'm going to stay where I am and hold an action to hit him with a great club if he gets within distance.
So this is what happens. Donar, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, you got it, man.
You've done this before.
Yeah, we've been here.
You know the drill.
It's a 12. That's a 12.
12. Let me click on him. I think it's a 13. Yeah, 13.
Oh.
You are paralyzed again.
Oh, shit.
That's good. No, guys, I want this.
You take 13 points of cold damage
Jesus
as your
Christ.
bones shiver. And you're paralyzed. And Trax, make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn.
Buddy, no.
14.
Okay,
Ooh.
you are not paralyzed.
I will be
Yes.
when he lands on me.
As the creature that was hiding over here, which is much larger than the one that you saw earlier.
Oh no.
This is the daddy.
Daddy.
This one jumps down from right there and attacks Donar. This one jumps down and attacks Trax on top of Donar.
God.
2 Yeti? Oh my god.
Against Donar, that is a 17
Yep, that'll hit.
with the Shield of Faith.
Yep.
Second is a 14, which I think will miss. So you take 12 points of slashing damage on the crit. And
Yep, I'm down with that.
an additional 12 points, but that doesn't take because it just all happens at once. So you're down.
Gotcha.
Go down.
Bummer.
Yep.
Trax. 2 claws come at you. 22
Yep.
and a 21 actually
Yep.
from the daddy. Well, these are both from the daddy.
Daddy, no!
This is 6 points of slashing damage plus 4 points of cold damage.
10.
Only 5 points of slashing damage plus 3 points of cold damage for that one.
Okay.
And the halfling lady kind of comes up behind Slush. Okay, Fang, your turn.
Oh god. Okay. So Donar was paralyzed, but now he's down, right? So like the paralysis is kind of like no. I mean, it looks the same. And Trax is this time you're under.
I'm gonna say
Donar?
on top of,
On top
so that
of.
he can actually, because we're still in combat, so he's able to.
Great. Then what Fang is gonna do is oh god, I don't have that many. He's going to take a knee and cast. Actually, looking around, he's taking stock of everybody. I mean, like I haven't been keeping track of health, so I genuinely don't know how people are. He just like looks around, sees that a few people are hurt, and does the same. He casts Prayer of Healing on the whole party.
Mm-hmm.
This one, he leaves out Paraloop and does himself. It's all 6.
You can include Paraloop because I look great.
Yeah,
Oh.
same.
Great. Then whoever.
Heralu's healthy. She only had 9 hit points, I think, to begin with.
Well, then maybe this isn't necessary. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let's go ahead and cast Healing Word on Donar as a bonus action. Sorry. Much quicker. That's 6 points.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, no, I'm casting it as a second level, so that's gonna be, because that's all I have left. 10 points.
Bro.
That's a bonus action. So then, as the action, he's going to cast Sacred Flame at the same Yeti he did the first time.
Okay.
I'm sorry that took forever, everybody.
You're good.
You're good.
Damn, minimum damage. 1 point of radiant damage.
No.
Radiant damage, my weakness.
This is radiant. Yeah. Was this a saving throw?
Oh shit, that's right. You're right. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
so sorry.
Their dexterity sucks. So 15.
Yeah, he succeeds, so he takes
Oh, wow.
jack
He
shit.
does not take that 1 point. Damn it.
That 1 point.
I'm gonna heal him.
All that
back
time
1
for
point.
nothing.
Okay. Trax.
All right, so after getting hit by the Yeti twice, Trax is going to look at it dead in the eye, and he's going to muster up the courage to say, "Oh God, please don't hurt me." And I am going to, for the first time ever, I'm going to grovel, cower, and beg.
Yeah. Do it.
At what level?
That's a 3rd level grovel. So, allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
So
Whoa.
both those Yetis, you got advantage on them.
Okay.
Oh, this is like a real thing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
never heard
yeah.
of kobolds.
Yeah.
I joke
Oh my
and
God.
make shit up so much.
That's so
I'm
funny.
I thought it was a
kobold
bit.
that played grovel.
Basically, he burns his action so that everybody can get an advantage because they're just so
that's dope.
distracted by him cowering.
Very cool.
Oh my God! Please no,
So
no more.
use them if you got them.
Kai.
Kai
Please use them.
is going to move past Fang just a bit to this spot here to Daddy Yeti, and
Yeti.
on his way past Fang, just say, "Sorry, but we gotta do it." Form the hand seals and cast Booming Blade as he attacks that Yeti. And Donar's up, right?
I'm
Donar is
alive, but I'm
conscious.
prone.
That's okay, as long as you're not unconscious.
Yeah, bud.
That's gonna be with advantage. So come on, that 20. No, it's a 19 to hit. And that's gonna do. Oh, that was kind of terrible.
Oh shit! Hang on. Sorry. Before I totally forgot. Ross, what do I get? Your aura's still up, right?
No, that
Your
was only a
sanctuary?
minute.
Oh, it was a minute. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
So all of our temporary is gone?
If
I think we keep the temporary. Well, I don't have
the
it.
temporary,
We don't
you
get
have it
back.
until it's gone.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anywho, that's 13 points of piercing, and the Yeti begins to vibrate with thunderous energy. And I'm gonna back up. Back to where I was.
Yeah, it's kind of giving off this noise. And Kai, behind you to the west, that ice bridge starts to kind of shake a little bit with the vibrations coming off of the Yeti. Slush, your turn.
So question as far as placement, is this little square to the north of Donar something I can be in?
Yeah, it's kind of like rough, so you could kind of like squeeze through, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cool. Then I'll get there, and then while he's maneuvering, he'll get the Yikawa out, because that's got a 5-foot reach, and we're going to use that.
Okay,
It's a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Which one are you attacking?
The closer one to me. The
The one that's on
one that's not waving.
okay,
the one that didn't get
wailed
Thunderbolt.
on Donar.
Yeah. All right. God, I've gotten minimum damage like 5 times today. That's 5 damage, and I would like to do a superiority dice. We're going
Got it.
to check it off quick so I can add this d8, and I'm going to try to do a trip attack. Another fucking 1 for damage. Jesus.
That's a grave mistake.
Hey,
Oh man. But
descend into anger.
so it does 1 more damage, and it has to make a strength saving throw of 14, which I'm sure is not difficult for it. But I thought
Not
we'd
difficult.
Give
It rolled a 24.
it a shot. Cool.
Yeah, imagine you just try and trip it, and it just like hits the calf, and it just looks at you.
It's like roars in your face. Okay.
The fuck, man?
That's it.
Donar, you're put on the ground.
Donar, I guess, just like looking down his chin, seeing what Trax is doing to distract them. He's gonna also attempt something new again and do one of those to try to stand up, where you put your hands behind you, a kip up. He's never tried that before, so he's gonna do that if he
Just
can.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do
Boom. Yo, did you guys see that? Okay. Priorities. And then I guess because his arms are still up, if it hasn't been 10 minutes, he is going to.
When you went unconscious, did it go away?
That's a good question. I
think
will
it did.
check. It probably did. It would make sense. It doesn't say vanish early if you're incapacitated or die. Okay, yeah.
I, however, have kept my concentration, and you still have the Shield of Faith.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Okay, so first, as a bonus action, I'm going to, again, noticing, oh, fuck, my arms. As a bonus action, he's going to spend, gotta get those back, spend a key point, and each of the Yetis needs to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to beat 11.
Brother Yeti
Ready.
does a dexterity 18,
Yep, that makes...
and Daddy Yeti rolls a 13.
Okay, so they don't get any. But I am going to attack Daddy with my great club here. And that's with
Okay.
advantage, yeah?
You're at it with advantage
Yeah.
because they're kind of like looking at tracks.
Oh, okay. I rolled 2 natural ones.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Good.
Okay.
I'm not as okay as I thought I was.
Something's messed up on the inside.
You're lucky that I don't do the fumble chart I used to do for the old campaigns.
Fumble
Where once
chart.
something bad would happen. Yeah, I used to have like a whole
You
chart
attack
thing
your
that'll-
friend, you throw your weapon off a cliff, all kinds of
Oh,
fun
no.
Are you gonna
stuff.
suggest we do that too, Josh?
No.
I wrote a 5th essay during class. Excuse me.
I do think it could be fun, but no, let's not do it.
You just miss horribly.
Great. That's my turn.
Okay. Slush and Fang make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, dear.
Please don't fail.
Dirty 20.
Fang?
I'm working on it.
Too good.
16.
You make it.
Ah!
Okay. So instead, they both wail on tracks.
Oh, good.
No.
That is better.
So it's a normal attack. That is a 22
Yep.
for the first claw and a 17 for the second claw. This is from Brother Yeti. Okay. So the claw does 5 slashing, 1 cold.
Okay.
And then Brother Yeti, Daddy Yeti, rolls a 25. And the second claw does a, oh my god, natural 20.
Oh.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm probably down.
Okay, so the first one, that is 6 points of slashing, 2 cold, and the crit.
I'm just gonna stop you there. I'm down. That's a 4. I have 4 hit points left.
Okay.
Unless you roll min damage, I'm sure. He's,
No, I rolled like 12,
Yeah, yeah, he's
12 on
down.
that crit, so. Oh, and then it would have done, oh my god, double 6s on the cold damage, so
super down.
super down. Yeah, so you go down. The halfling moves up, and she's an acolyte, so she actually might have some healing spells.
That would be great.
This is gonna be like in Strahd whenever you turned Irina into a paladin.
Yeah.
Well, she had reason to be a paladin.
She
though.
did,
It
she
wasn't
did.
just because you needed healing.
Right.
We also needed
Very,
healing.
very convenient.
She has light, sacred flame, thaumaturgy, bless, cure wounds, sanctuary.
Cure wounds.
She casts cure wounds on Fang and Slush. You don't need it, do you?
No.
Donar needs it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
That's 6 plus 2, 8 points of healing.
Yo, thank you. You're my fam now.
Yandala, bless you.
Yeah, she's my fan too.
And also with you.
Top of the round.
Fang is going to dive in past Donar. He's going to... Do I still have it? I don't know when we took a rest last. I don't think I do. No, my shift is gone. That's fine. He's going to go in with his mace and take a swing.
Okay, on Daddy Yeti.
Yeah. That is a 24 to hit. Oh,
That hits.
at advantage, right? Because he's
How
still
long does that
cowering.
small thing.
Yeah,
still
because
work?
you haven't gotten around to tracks yet, so
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
Still the 20, whatever. 23. 24. And that's gonna do 6 points of, what is that, bludgeoning? Yeah.
Tracks, your turn. That's a death saving throw, right?
I'm gonna try and survive.
Survive.
That's gonna be a 12.
One success.
Woo. Great success.
Kai.
Kai is going to move back into that spot that he was in a minute ago
Mhm.
and attack Daddy with the dagger. Daddy. Then 18.
18 hits.
God, come on, damage. That is 10 points of piercing. Then he's going to throw another leg kick right in the Yeti's knee. And that's gonna be
Nice.
25.
25.
That's gonna be, 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And he'll stay right there.
Slush.
All right, Slush is going to swap to his flail in one hand and hand axe in the other.
Mm-hmm.
And to make it faster, he's gonna instead of putting his staff away, he'll just plant it in the snow next to him and get his
Got
two
it.
new weapons out.
Yeah, there's enough snow coming into the mouth of the cave. You can do that. It's ice further back, but yes.
Sweet. Then we'll go for the flail first. This is the northernmost Yeti, of course.
Brother Yeti.
Yeah. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
It's not gonna 1 this time, maybe. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then
He's
with
still
the
up, but he's not looking too good.
then with the axe is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, max damage for 14 damage.
Okay. The Yeti, what weapon was this?
This is the hand axe.
The hand axe. The first blow kind of spins him, and the hand axe, you just bury it into his chest, and he screams, and blood goes everywhere, and he slumps down, and he's not moving.
Slush just immediately turns his gaze to the next target.
That's the big, monstrous Daddy Yeti. Donar.
Can I move through these spaces to the other side of where Trax is here?
Now that the Yeti is dead, yes.
Great. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move to right here, and first thing, attack this dude with my great club. Hopefully it goes better. And I assume this is not with advantage anymore.
No, it was only for that one round, and Trax is down.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Boom. So that's gonna do 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows
Do it.
and make
Okay.
2 unarmed strikes with my Astral Arms.
Yeah.
Back
Flurry
to
his blows.
Flurry, not blows. Flurry your blows.
Blow his flurry.
Yeah, dude. That's what I do. That's going to be a 21 and a 6.
The 6 misses, but the 21 lands.
Boom. Okay, so the 21 is going to do 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. And I'm going to stay right there. It's my turn.
Hey,
I'm not worried anymore.
Thank you.
Kai, you haven't made a save against this particular
Not
Yeti
that one,
yet. Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw against Daddy Yeti.
Diddy.
Oh god, that's a 9.
Okay, you are paralyzed.
Oh, bud.
You take 14 points of cold damage,
Okay, so 7.
and he whacks you. He starts raking his long, needle-like claws against you. He's at advantage to the roll. That is a 22 in the first one,
Yep.
and that's a critical hit.
Yep.
So that does 12 points of slashing plus 7 cold.
Okay, so that's 3 cold.
And the second attack is a 14 plus 6, dirty 20.
Yep.
And so that is critical as well. 8 plus 4, 12 points of slashing
Ouch.
plus 5 cold.
Woo! Boy, we are just flying under the...
And you are paralyzed.
Yep.
And at the end of your turn, target can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So at the end of your turn, you can make another save.
Cool.
Fang.
Bang.
Actually, I skipped the halfling.
Great.
She can actually make it because gets over to Trax. It's underneath the Yeti. Okay. Gets over to Trax and casts Cure Wounds on Trax.
Nice. Thank you.
7 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
And you wake up. And she's like, Yandala, bless you.
Yeah, Yandala, I'm a big fan now.
So Fang.
Okay. Fang is going to spend 2 of his 2 meta magic points and cast Cure Wounds. Okay, no. He's going to do this. He's going to go ahead and cast 1 of those meta magic points. He's going to cast and use a distance spell. So instead of touch, he can grant a distance to a touch spell. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on Trax. 12 points.
Hey, thank you.
Nice.
And then that's it, because that was an action.
Okie doke. Trax, your turn. And you're conscious but prone on the ground.
Well, I'm gonna just stand up.
You see the big bloody mess of a Yeti right next to you.
Probably have it on me. And I'm gonna turn to the Yeti next to me, and I'm just gonna fire my lightning launcher at him.
Okay.
Ba-boom. A natural 1.
Yeah.
I'm probably still groggy after being unconscious.
The lightning hits the wall, kind of over Kai's head more than anything. And Kai and Slush, you see the ice bridge kind of buckle.
Ugh.
Anything else, Trax?
I think I've done enough.
Kai.
I will pass my turn and then make a Constitution saving throw. And that's going to be a 14.
You are no longer paralyzed. You shake the cold out of your bones.
Let's go.
And you just feel the pain rush into your body from the nasty claw attacks. Slush.
Slush sheathes his flail and hand axe and picks up the Yikawa again and kind of comes closer to this other Yeti who he will attack. That's an 11 to hit.
11, I believe, misses. It's 12 AC for these guys.
He was further away than he thought and just walked so slow. That's it then.
That's it? Okay. Donar.
Donar's gonna do exactly what he did last time, because he's looking to get out of here and first take a swing with his great club on this brother Yeti.
Okay.
Man, that's a 7 to hit.
Misses. Okay. Anything else, Donar?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my last key point to make 2 unarmed strikes with the arms. Oh god, that's an 11 and a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Okay, the right arm connects this time and is gonna do 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Daddy Yeti is still up and just pissed and just screaming. It's his turn. He is going to go after Fang. I think Fang's right there. That is a 19.
That'll hit.
One claw. And the second claw is 25.
That'll hit.
6 points of slashing on the first claw and 3 cold. 5 points of slashing on the second claw and 4 cold. The halfling is going to cast Sacred Flame on the Yeti. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw and fails. Okay, radiant. 6 points of radiant damage. Okay, Trax.
All right, so I'm gonna turn to them and say, "I'm sorry. Let me try that again," and I'm gonna try it again, and that's gonna be a 19.
That hits. The lightning launcher hits the Yeti right in the chest.
That's gonna be 11 damage, and I'm gonna do it again for 11 damage.
The final blow is yours. How would you like to do
Yes.
this?
So I'm gonna, he's kind of he misses the first time, hits the wall, and he kind of looks at the glove and he sees that being knocked down kind of did something to it, and he goes, "Oh, let me fix that." And then it's gonna kind of, I imagine he wasn't even really trying to do it. Maybe he was trying to just fiddle with the glove, and it went off and hit the Yeti.
And you just see the lightning just burns a hole in its chest, and it just like vroom, and it lets the scream fades away as it slides down against the rock. You hear Slush and Kai behind you. You see the Yeti gets flung back into the cliff. The ice bridge go ching 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 vroom, down into the chasm below.
Fuck.
That'll be my turn, and then so on my initiative, Alandi is going to swoop in and land next to me, and I'm going to turn to her and say, well, where were you?
And we're out of combat.
So next time there's going to be freaking 3 Yetis, and they're all going to be the size of, like, bigger Yetis.
So I'm assuming that was a... Oh, sorry.
I heard that there was abominable Yetis, too, that were much bigger than those.
Oh, great. We're probably going to freaking find them in the tavern, in our rooms.
And probably their mother-in-law Yetis,
Yeah.
cousin Yetis.
And, like, cousins that you haven't seen in, like, years Yetis, but you got to make small talk.
And they're awkward.
Okay, hear
Yeah,
me out.
anyway,
hear
let's
me
go,
out.
let's
Okay,
go.
let's on the note of let's go. Why don't we just rest here?
I'm into that.
I mean, that's a good idea. I agree.
Yes, I am absolutely exhausted.
Here, while we rest, Alandi, will you fly up and see if you can see any other survivors?
And Yolandi, how do you say her? Alandi? Yolandi. I've got this Yolanda kind of...
I love it.
Yeah.
Yolanda.
Yo ma.
Your bird flies up the mountain and is gone for quite some time. What do you do until she gets back?
I am just passing out.
I'm gonna, while we're settling in for the rest, I'm gonna try and go up that area that I found again.
So you go back. Is everybody going to go all the way back to where the...
To the mummy room.
The mommy room. You climb up there, and you walk up the stairs going to the south out of that area. It turns to the east and comes back to the chasm, and you see the remains of the ice bridge shattered 80 feet below, and you can see the exit to the cave.
Okay.
It just looped around.
Okay, that's what I was curious about.
If we go to the Yeti room, if we're resting in the Yeti room, I'm gonna say, I am so hungry. I wonder if someone could prepare some Yeti for us, because I am hungry and also curious.
Donor was ready to be pissed, but he's gonna go, you know what? I think I can make that happen if someone makes a fire.
I'll just shoot the ground.
What are you going to burn?
I get some bones. Burns bone? I don't know. Can I make a burning check? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
make a
gonna
burning
smell
check.
Great.
Well, shit.
I've got like a tinder box.
We'll just burn the little Yeti to cook the big Yeti.
Yeah, I bet the little one might be tender though.
Do we have torches? You can just like use
I do have torches. We could just throw
the wood
we'll
of
just throw
some
some torches down.
Bunch of torches
Yeah,
in a
I've got
pile.
several.
So torches, can we cut all the other bad suggestions I had out of the podcast and just say
No,
torches?
absolutely.
No, I want them
certainly
to.
not.
They need to hear that you wanted to burn the smaller Yeti.
That was
Everybody
a great
needs to know.
impression of me, Blake, that you did. Of the-
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, great.
Whoever is starting this fire, make a survival roll at disadvantage to get the fire started.
Can I help
Wait,
him?
what are we starting on fire?
the torches, like I said, first.
The like splintered wood of the torches.
At disadvantage, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so first one was a
disadvantage.
9,
But if
first
somebody,
one was
if somebody's helping you, it
Yeah.
negates somebody was aiding, so it negates the disadvantage.
Well, sure.
Donar's there.
Do you want me to roll a fresh set?
Yeah, roll a fresh set.
Okay. All right.
Slush is kind of meditating, kind of in this little corner wall up
Oh,
there.
That's a word
His
seven
eyes are
before.
open, but he's just kind of sitting in thought.
Okay.
Someone else want to try this? It's not working for me.
Yeah, I'll freaking try it. But Fang, were you gonna try it? I heard you say, "Oh,
Yeah, Fang will step in and
It's like every first episode of Survivor. We're trying to get the
yeah,
fire
exactly.
started.
He looks around. He says, "If somebody would give me a hand,
yeah, I got 2.
then
Take
I'm
either
gonna-"
one."
15.
15. You get the fire started. It sputters. You manage to find, like, among the bones, you can find some scraps of cloth that belong to The Goliath.
Well, Blake said we could just throw some of the Yeti in there, the baby Yeti.
Yeah, the fur.
Cook the baby
So-
Yeti.
Oh,
Cook
that
the
would
baby
smell
Yeti
so bad.
on
Fur.
the big Yeti. The big Yeti will burn longer.
It's like a turducken.
If anybody,
It's a Yeti.
So I guess
Yeah,
Donar is
two.
kind of standing by the fire and then looking to the big Yeti and thinking, "Oh fuck, I gotta butcher that. I have no blades. Could someone? I'm lost here. Butchering a Yeti. Right.
I have some daggers. I'll come out. Like, yeah, we just. I mean,
You
we
just
gotta
freaking-
get.
You gotta
something
get
out of it,
the
right?
meat. Yeah.
We just gotta get to the meat. So
Let's
so-
go for the back loin. It should be the easiest to cook. Delicious.
Where is that?
On the back,
What am I
you
looking
freaking
at?
dingus. I said back loin tracks. God, I'm so tired.
Grumpy.
The Suns are grumpy tonight.
Excuse me. And I cut into like his leg.
That should be good too. The marbling should be fine.
Oh boy.
Alandi comes back and lands
Yeah.
on your shoulder.
Hello. Anything?
How does Alandi communicate with you?
It's just like chirps. So I guess
Yeah, like,
it's just I can like
He Alandi
or hoots.
hoots twice.
Let me double check that.
Is it chirps or hoots?
Is it it's an owl, right?
Yes.
It's like
Metallic hoot.
that like sad chimera, like in Full Metal Alchemist.
Tracks. No, stop it.
So two hoots. That's a no survivors, right? Hoot once for yes, or two for no.
Hoot hoot.
All right. We're done.
Alandi taps you twice on the head.
All right. I got it. Yes. I think it's a no.
What did he say?
She didn't find anyone.
Alandi scratches twice on the ground.
Yes. Okay. There is someone there.
Perhaps two.
Twice on
Two people. There are two people there.
Are they people
Yeah,
or are
four
they two
squares.
Yetis?
Jesus. Who is a person that I don't know? It's my old gardener.
Can you not give her a voice? You built her.
I will take any pointers on how to build a voice box
I
from
don't know.
scraps that I found.
Created a recording device. I do not know what your limitations are. I think you are a brilliant little thing, so I don't know.
I'm more interested in your gardener. When did you have a gardener?
A while ago.
When?
It was,
Fang's eyes get really squinty. He's suspicious.
Because at the monastery, we tended to our own garden.
well, I'm not from the monastery. You know
Ri-
that.
Well, right. So where were you from with
I
such?
grew up in Baldur's Gate. I told you
Right.
that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But
You can
how'd you
tell
come to have a Yeti?
Donar spent a lot of time in the garden.
Yeah, dude. Hey, listen. You got to tend to it. Sometimes you got to leave it alone.
Anyway, there are two survivors.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll table this.
Perilu says, "Oh, there's only Asterix was the one who ran up the. I don't know who the second one would be.
Maybe she found someone up there.
Good for her.
Maybe Kai, how are you feeling?
I mean, I'm tired, but I can do it.
Alani, would you be able to take Kai the fastest and safest way to the survivors?
Londi pecks you once in the head.
I'm taking that as a yes. Okay. Guide him, please.
Then I will
Okay.
go back and go.
Londi flies over to your shoulder.
And I'll start walking out.
Fang
Okay.
runs up to him, gives him a quick tap on the shoulder. He says, "This time I do need to touch you." And he goes, "Pat pat," and gives him a vigilant blessing, which
Aw.
is the advantage on your next initiative roll.
Nice.
So you travel up. What do the rest of you do while he's gone?
Donar is doing his best to butcher the Yeti with the daggers.
Make a cooking roll at disadvantage because you don't have the correct.
Whoa.
Also, you're not really sure with Yeti anatomy.
Where it's supposed to be. I'm generally going for like the hamstring and back area. For those of you at home butchering a Yeti. Disadvantage was a 19.
19. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
baby.
You get some nice like marbled cuts. You think it'll turn out. You don't know how it's going to taste.
Right.
You're like, I'm only working with what I got here, so I reverse seared the fillet with some cracked peppercorn and some
No,
sea salt,
take.
garlic, minced garlic that I found.
I was going to use garlic, other Donar, so that's a good idea. But Donar knows that this kind of wild game is going to be a little greasier and fattier, so he's going to have to spend some time trimming the fat before he can get a nice sear.
Because you're by yourself, well, Alandi kind of guiding you, and there seems to be a bit of, like, you're basically just kind of walking the edge of the mountain going up. It's not much, like, it's definitely just a straight shot. It kind of curls around the top of the mount, and you come to the edge of a vast and deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down. A collapsed tent lies half buried in the snow near the precipice. Jutting out of a nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled in tight to her chest. Horns protrude from underneath the figure's fur-lined hood. What do you do?
I'm just gonna slowly walk up to her and just give her one of these, like, "Hey, we're here to help."
You get down kind of eye level, and you just see her eyes are frozen open. Her face is blue and covered in frost, and her eyes are locked on the boots. And she has this horrified look on her face. She's just terrified that's been frozen in time. She has a cloak. She has a backpack, but it's like frozen. The snow has kind of covered her cloak, so it's a bit stuck to everything. Everything's coated in a bit of like a frost all over her body.
Well, I'm gonna tie a rope around her, and I'm gonna walk over and take the boots.
Okay, make a strength saving throw. They're frozen on the body.
Can I chip away at them with the dagger first?
Yeah, it might take some time, but yeah, you could do that.
I'll do that. I'll chip away with the dagger just to kind of loosen them up a little bit before I try and pull them off of there.
Yeah, that'll lower the DC.
Cool.
Of the roll.
You said strength saving throw?
I'm sorry, strength athletics.
Okay. Oh, that's a little better. It's a 15.
15. Yeah, you've managed to get the boots off. They're just they look like if they were thawed out, they would be soft and supple, but they're just completely frozen in place.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold those, and I'm going to tie the rope around my chest like a kind of harness, and I'm gonna drag her back down the mountain.
Okay, just dragging the whole thing. The make a strength check, strength athletics to pull her away from her frozen perch.
Oh shit, that's a 6.
Okay, it takes you could do it, it just takes you a while. You'll be gone a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's...
I was gonna say, the feet that the boots belong to look like dwarven feet, like a dwarf.
Interesting.
What do the rest of you do?
Fang asks, he says, who is carrying the map that Tennis made for us?
Kai, I thought, had it. Maybe?
It's not me. I'm no navigator.
It was Slush. Go, go.
Slush just kind of almost annoyed. Well, he's in meditation, so he wasn't going to answer, but he'll look up in minor annoyance and just say, I am a map.
The map.
And
The map.
he says, forgive me, Slush, but the Battlehammer settlement, was that up here in the mountains? Do you remember where that was in relation to the base camp?
Do I remember in relation to the
You
base
do.
camp?
It's a very large. It's kind of to the southwest of Kelvin's Cairn.
Cairn.
Kelvin's
Karen.
So we're close. We're close to it. Close-ish. Like it's down the mountain and a little out.
Yeah,
but we're not.
It's not on the mountain proper. It's like a valley that leads up to the mountain.
We are not far.
Fang, he's just lost in thought for a little bit. He's kind of like, almost his eyes are half closed. He's kind of fallen asleep, but he's thinking about what's been happening the past day or so and trying to put the next steps together in his head as he falls asleep.
About an hour passes, and you're starting to get a little worried about Kai. But Kai finally makes it back to the cave and comes in dragging the body of a tiefling behind him.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we were just a little bit too late.
The tiefling, she has this completely horrified expression, but it's like more terrified. Her eyes are just completely open, as wide as they possibly can.
Can I do that thing in movies when people take their hand and they move it down people's eyes?
Well,
but
you
they
could
do that with like
normally,
the
but
whole
they're
face.
frozen shut. They're frozen open. The eyes.
Maybe I should thaw those a little bit and then.
You can just put her like face down. You don't have to look at it.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Perilu is like, I'm the only survivor.
Oh, well, Garrett made it.
but Mokingo and Asterix, they were my friends. We were a team. We were up here to try to. Mokingo wanted to find. There's a Goliath who can turn into a polar bear. Mokingo wanted to challenge her to a wrestling contest. And
that sounds like a Goliath for sure.
And the rumors were that she sometimes came to the peak to watch over the Dale, make sure everyone was safe.
Well, sorry about that.
Check out these cool boots I found.
Yes, I'm sure the boots will make up for your dead companions.
I wasn't going to give them to her. They look great. Look at these.
They're well made. They're really well made. They're just frozen solid right now.
Yeah. Let's let them thaw out for
You know, like when you bronze baby shoes. Is that a thing still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of stopped in like the
I know
80s.
what it is, at least.
For saving my life, Perilu says, she's all I have, or she like pulls out this bag of coins and hands it to you. I'm but a poor acolyte. I don't have much, but Asterix was a really, really good mage. Perhaps she had something, and I she would be happy. We were friends, and she would be happy knowing that I'm still alive.
Really?
And she starts pulling stuff out of Asterix's backpack.
While you do that, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm not feeling too great.
Yeah, I feel awful too.
Yeah, Fang's dead asleep. He's missing this whole thing.
Okay, Asterix pulls out a potion bottle and a book. It looks like a spell book.
Take a look at that book.
Kai, can you recognize wizard spells?
Not yet.
Okay,
But
it's all gibberish to you.
But I'm definitely going to keep it.
She says, this is Asterix's spell book. Are any of you mages?
Yeah.
Oh, not me. I'm the opposite.
I'll take it and I'll put it in with my scrolls.
Asterix always told me that she was always frightened of everything, and she had this potion of invisibility that she said she was going to use to run away from anything but she was always joking about it. She never got to use it, and she hands it to whoever is still awake.
Is anybody but me still awake?
I'm here. I'm freaking tending to the Yeti, dude. I'm knee deep in this Yeti.
Did they make you cook and then fall asleep?
They didn't make me. Track suggested it, but I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do some Yeti stew. So I'm trying to figure out how that's working.
Oh, buddy.
Slush is still awake in his corner too, silently.
Trax, roll a 20-sided for me.
That's a 13.
Perilu comes over to Donar to you and says, "Here, take this."
Oh, I really couldn't. Like, you've been through so much, and like we're doing okay. I don't want to take that from you.
Don't not just take it.
Okay, I'll take it, but you're gonna have to eat some good stew with us.
Trax, you wake up enough for that, and you kind of break into a coughing fit, and you look down, and there's like blood on your hand.
Oh,
I quickly take out a handkerchief and I wipe it up.
What do the rest of you do?
I'm doing Yeti, and I've got a full plan. I don't want to take up too much time, but I know how it's going.
Okay.
I can detail it if people are interested, but if we need to,
I think
move
what
on,
we'll do is we'll start the long rest, and when people start waking up to eat, you can.
I can
describe.
explain. Gotcha.
Let's do that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
For the record, I don't. If at any point he goes for the young Yeti, Slush would speak.
I'm
up.
not going
Okay.
to. Just the
No.
big one.
It's got to be so tender. Come on, guys.
I know, but I felt bad.
Veal? Come on.
Yeah, veal makes me uncomfortable, dude.
Does it?
Yeah. but it's so good.
I've never had it.
It's fine. You're not missing much.
Yeah.
Vegetarian, guys. Keep it cool.
You know, we could have made Wild Sheep Chase really short.
Oh, we really could have.
Mutton,
I was
dude.
like, well, shit. All right. What are you guys gonna
Wild
do?
sheep chases people.
So the rest begins? Long rest?
Rest begins.
Okay.
And Donar's going to be up for a while. He's going to sleep at the end.
Okay. About halfway.
Trax is kind of awake a little bit. He's having some trouble going to sleep after that now.
About half the rest goes by. Was anybody? Are people just passing out? Or are they just like not? You're not setting a watch. You're just gonna sleep and
Just sleeping.
recover.
Yeah.
Okay. It's cold. The fire kind of like after Donar cooks, the fire. There's not much to burn. Goes low. It gets cold in here. You have to really pull your cloaks around you tight. The food smells quite good, I think, depending on what Donar rolls for a cooking roll.
Yeah. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Just a straight roll or lower?
Make it an advantage because you did such a great job butchering.
Okay.
Do it.
Advantage. Oh, thanks for that, because that's a 13.
13.
Oh.
It smells quite good.
Yeah, it does.
And so some of you start kind of waking up to after your sleep, but you still have to, finishing out the rest. And Donar's got his food prepared, and he's got it all plated up really nicely.
I got some metal bowls, to retain some of the heat, because this is a stew after all. Do you want me to get into it? What I did?
Go for it.
Okay, so when you get this kind of large wild game, it's going to be extra greasy and extra fatty. So what I did first, I made sure that my cast iron that I keep with me was really close to the flame, and I seared it on high heat to get rid of some of the fat. Then I took that Yeti meat and put it in a separate bowl. I always keep some what are they called? So I always keep some aromatics with me, so I kind of sauteed some onion and carrot and celery in that rendered Yeti fat, and then I put the Yeti back into there, and then I realized, because this is all gamey and it's going to be super tough, the best way to do it is to braise it. You want to braise your Yeti meat. You want to braise it. So since I didn't have any like beef broth or nothing, what I did is I took some of the snow that's lying around here, put it in there, let that melt, and then I extra spiced that up with like some cumin and some black pep and pink pep and like some garlic. And then I also put in some soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce, to really build it up. And then I just freaking let it braise for a while. We got a little Yeti stew. My dudes, heavy on the garlic, heavy on the Yeti.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Whoever eats it, it tastes wonderful.
Fang wakes up and immediately starts tending to the fire because it's low. So tries to build it up again. But while he's doing that, he's listening to Donar, and he stops and he says, "Donar, that sounds lit. Am I saying that right?"
Nothing you've said before has ever been more right, except all the healing words, because that really helped a lot.
He gives him some eyebrows and goes back to the campfire.
That food smells dudes.
Dudes? I'm down
Is that
to
right?
Yeah, no, it is now. It's part of the vernacular. How about that word? It's freaking 4 syllables.
Sounds 411 to me.
Diangular.
Diangular.
Slush is gonna be the last one to get up and get his food, but while he's sitting down, he's just going to kind of look at everybody and say, "When I ended the life of that small creature, Saloon's voice came to me and said only the word Zemu. I have thought in it since then, and have chosen that as my name, Zemu."
Yeah.
So that's Slush's new name now. For the folks at home, in 1948, Peter Byrne reported finding a Yeti footprint in northern Sikkim, India, near the Zemu Glacier. The realm doesn't know that, but Saloon does, so that's why she
How do you spell
the
that?
name.
Zemo.
Zemu.
That's nice.
Zemu.
Well, Zemu, I present you with some Yeti soup.
That's spectacular, Zemu. I think I'll take some too. And Kai has not gotten up yet. He's still kind of sitting off to the side resting.
Yeah.
But he starts to perform the hand seals to make his mage hand go forth to grab it.
Oh, dude, yeah, here you go.
But when he goes to form the last sign, he stops and he just starts screaming in pain. And starts like ripping his arm bandages off, and his hands look like burned underneath. And he's just like looking confused down at himself and just fighting off the pain. And he just
Put it
sits
in the
back
ice.
down and like balls back up and starts like trying to fight it off.
Yo, dude, what's going on? Talk to us. Talk us through it. We're all awake. That was great.
He's just shaking his head and he's like, hurts. And he like buries him in the snow and just drops his head and and that's it. He doesn't say anything else.
Bang will approach, and will say, "Is there anything that I can do?"
And he holds up his hands to him to see if he can heal him.
Fang. He's gonna think through. Oh shit! We just had a long rest. He could prepare something new, I suppose.
Should we do this at the end? Does this happen at the end of the long rest?
Yeah. This is
Okay.
like after we all woken up. and
Okay.
everything.
Everybody's gained everything back. You've
Nice.
lost 1 level of exhaustion. So, Donar, you're fine. Everybody else is at 1 level of exhaustion currently.
That's just speed, right?
No, 1 level is disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, okay.
Fang will look them over. He's gonna just kind of investigate like what it is, and he'll say, "What happened to you?
I don't know. I don't know.
You just woke up like this?"
It just started.
And I guess he's gonna do. Can he make a medicine check and just try to identify what it is?
Make a medicine check. Actually, make an Arcana check.
Bummer. An 8.
Okay, since the Arcana check failed, make a medicine check.
Okay. A 9.
The burns look magical in nature.
Ah, yes. Well, these look magical in nature.
When Fang says that, Trax will hop up and say, I don't like magic, but I do know a fair amount about it. Let me see your hands.
I hold them back up again.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes.
That's a dirty 20.
There you go.
You believe, looking at it, from what spells that you've cast, Trax, the weave is not moving correctly through Kai's body, and it's causing magical injuries, burns, all along his arms. And you can actually see, like, black marks kind of stretching up into his chest.
Well, Kai, my diagnosis, as it seems, you are out of sync with the weave. So it seems.
So it's not working right then.
What are you attempting?
Well, you say you don't like magic, but you know it. I've been working on something. Instead of using, most mages need an arcane focus or something to channel the weave through. But, I've been using myself.
That doesn't sound entirely smart.
Well, I thought through using Warthrim's teaching, if I could crack into the inner energies of my body, that I could find a way to filter the weave through it, I guess. I thought I had it.
I doubt the human body is strong enough to be able to perform such a task.
Seems like I'm not yet. And he's just gonna turn to the side and pull out some wrap from his bag and start wrapping his hands back up.
Do not doubt yourself. Progress always involves risk, Kai,
Yeah, but now I can't use these.
and the risk is not always worth it.
Perilu speaks up and says, like she's been listening, but being kind of quiet and sad. But she speaks up and says, I don't know many wizards, and I don't know much about magical things, but when I was in East Haven a few 10 days ago, this is almost a month ago, I met a wizard there named Dazan. Dazan said he kind of confided in me that he was from Luskan and that he belonged to the Arcane Brotherhood.
I've heard of him before.
Make a history check, Kai.
Yeah. History check is going to be 13.
You haven't heard of him, but the Arcane Brotherhood is wizards who live in the host tower
Right.
there in Luskan, and it's a huge...
I've definitely seen it before.
Again, people from Luskan, that's pretty far away from everything. Like, mages up here are a rare thing.
Does he stay in East Haven, or was he just passing through?
I think he was searching for something. He was doing some research, looking... It wasn't about the everlasting rhyme, that's for sure. He was doing some research, talking to people.
Maybe
I'm not sure about what. He was kind of closed-mouthed. Bit of an asshole, if I do admit it, but...
Hopefully we can find him.
I don't think that there is anything that I can do for you, but please, this is a burden that you can share with us. If you are attempting something like this at great cost to yourself, lean on us while you can.
Thanks.
We got you, bro.
Trax is going to hear all that and kind of look at them, and I'll say, "You all are good people.
Oh, Trax.
Maybe Kai less so than the rest of you, but he is still included in
I
that,
can still kick.
as you can."
I think that every day we are presented with choices, and every day the choices that we make bring us one step closer to one extreme or the other. I think that we are headed toward the side of light, ironically. He kind of rolls his eyes at that.
Oh, I thought that was a planned pun, Fang. That could have been great. It was.
It was not.
It's still funny.
You've had your long rest. You're healed, somewhat, still tired.
What about second long rest?
Well, I may be able to help with those of you who are still a little tired. Don't know I was going to stand up. And at the end of the long rest, while this conversation was happening, he prepared 2 more of his chef feet treats. And this time, since he had... It might be a little bit of a stretch culinarily, but in his pack he had some unflavored gelatin that he dissolved in his broth, and he made dumpling wrappers out of the flour and salt that he has, and he made 2 soup dumplings out of his Yeti stew, and those are his
That sounds
treats
delicious.
for the day. Yeah, I want that right now.
That's
So he's
The
gonna say,
texture is amazing. The texture is just...
"Oh, it's perfect, dude." Yeah, so I steamed these. Anybody needs to pick me up throughout the day, I got these soup dumplings.
I could use a literal pick-me-up, as in, could you carry me back down the mountain?
Frickin' can do, Trax.
Let's not run into any more avalanches, yeah?
Perhaps we should go check on Garrett again.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's right, Garrett. Oh, no.
Alandi, please go to Garrett and tell him that we are on our way by just sounding cheerful. I don't know.
Can we write him a note and have her deliver it?
Oh, I can do one better, and I'll take out my little recording device and I'll say, "Garrett, we found one survivor. We are on our way." And I'm gonna pass that to Alandi and say, "Anytime, go."
Alandi pecks you on the head.
More climbing.
We got this. The fresh day, fresh outlook. Let's do it.
Do any of you have ropes?
I do.
I have rope.
Yes.
Zemu has rope.
I was actually going to suggest something.
Because it'll be much easier to rappel down this ice cliff than it would be to climb it.
Yeah.
Snowboard.
Perilu actually has 300 feet of rope and ice pipes from when they climbed earlier.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not going to have you roll with the ropes. You can easily get down. It takes you a couple of hours just to make sure everything's secure and you don't fall. But you get down to the base. You find Garrett and Alandi sitting on his shoulder. Garrett says, "Your friend is quite friendly."
To you, apparently.
Alandi gives you a look, like one of those owl where the head just kind of goes completely around and looks at you.
Donor would have packed up a bowl of stew, and he's going to hand it to Garrett and say, I know we don't know each other super well, but this should be good. Replenish your lost health, bro.
And he takes it.
Fang leans over to Zemu and says, "Super well. Soup." And he's
His laugh is a little more tired, but it's
giving
there.
eyebrows.
Perilu actually goes over and helps reset his leg. Garrett has actually found a large stick he can use as a crutch. Let's get the hell off this rock.
Alandi, please scout ahead for us and let us know if we run into any other trouble.
You make it back to the base camp. The dogs have returned, but Jarthra is there with an extra dog sled and supplies. And she kind of she's been kind of going along the edge of the mountain looking for any sign of you all. And she sees you coming down the final rope down to the base camp. And she waves, and the dogs come up barking. And Garrett hobbles over. He's like, the Yeti tried to get me, but it'll be a cold day in hell before they put me down. And Jartha pats him on the back and says, let's get you all out of here. It's been a cold, cold evening. There's been more thievery afoot back home. Let's go. And that's where we're going to stop for the evening.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice.
Even more. Geez, they are suffering over there in Caer Konig.
Yeah.
Hard times.
Tonight was a beast. Tonight was several beasts.
That was a
Several
fight.
beasts.
Yeah, man. They just kept
They sure
coming.
did.
Here comes the Yeti's son-in-law.
Yeah.
He's asking for a loan.
Step Yeti.
Hopefully by this time, we'll have changed our overall podcast name to Severed Studios. So that should be exciting and something new.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Please subscribe and leave us a review on Podchaser or Apple Podcasts, and share us with all your friends. Follow us on Twitter at Severed Sons DND. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, D&D Beyond, Roll20, and thank you to Syrinscape and to Monument Studios for the amazing sound effects and music. Stay frosty!
Oh, Yetis.
Oh,